Hey everybody, Don from Top Guns. Just want to cover a couple less lethal options that you might want to consider if you find yourself in a situation where you can't necessarily carry a firearm. Options include stun guns, pepper spray, expandable batons, keychains that are designed for striking capability, things of that nature. Stun guns come in a variety of sizes and voltages. Voltages range anywhere from 750,000 volts on up to 3 million volts. Now the difference between a stun gun and an actual taser is that a stun gun is a handheld device that you actually have to reach out and make contact with the person. A taser, on the other hand, shoots a projectile. It has a wire that connects the barb to the actual device, and you will stun from a distance. Another less lethal option is the expandable baton. I know, Steve, you carry an expandable baton, don't you?
From time to time I do, and I'll tell you the specific application I like. As you can see, I don't know if he's able to pan out enough or not, but it's hard to identify or see on a person. You can carry them in a front pocket, a back pocket. Right now I've got mine just in a back pocket, literally next to my wallet. I like the smaller one, mainly because it does take up less space and you can toss it in your back pocket with ease without it poking up and stuff. Once it's expanded, you've got a steel rod that is great for striking and or defending, you know, an assailant that's coming towards you. And particularly I like this for any application that I'm going to be in public where, you know, I'm not saying I would carry it in lieu of a firearm, but I do like to carry, you know, especially if you're going to be in a bar or somewhere where there's a lot of patrons, and a gun just probably is not going to be the right answer in a defensive situation. Even, quite frankly, even if someone's pulled a gun out where there's a lot of people, it may not be the right move to pull your firearm out because there may be too many innocent bystanders, and you just can't take that risk.
Sure.
And if you're within striking distance, this is something that can end a fight like that, you know, immediately taking and eliminating a threat. And so honestly I would take it over a knife, and in some cases I would take it over a firearm. So one of my absolute favorite defensive tools.
Another one of the most popular less lethal options is pepper spray. Pepper spray comes in a variety of sizes, everything from a small handheld device to something very large as a fogger, to something like what Kimber has here. They call it the Pepper Blaster, and it's actually designed to be used like a firearm. So if it's more natural for you to use it as that type of device, it will actually shoot a pepper projectile. Traditionally, pepper spray comes in two different styles. You have a gel pepper spray, which tends to stick to the victim a little more easily, and you don't have the potential for blowback. If it happens to be windy outside and you spray the traditional type of pepper spray, something like this, and the wind is blowing back towards you, there's a good chance that the pepper spray is going to blow back into your face. With the gel, you don't have that, and you get a little more distance out of it. With the gel, you're looking at about 18 feet, and with the traditional pepper spray, you're looking at about 12 feet. Now, it doesn't seem like a great deal of distance, but this is far enough that you can keep an attacker or an assailant at bay, while you can either find cover, get on the phone, draw a firearm if necessary, if you happen to have one and you're in a situation where you can, or just yell for help. So as I covered, there are several different less lethal options that you can choose. You can carry these as a primary if you can't carry a firearm, or you can use them as a first line of defense instead of drawing your firearm in a self-defense situation. We always want to encourage you to check with your local law enforcement, your college campus, places like that, to make sure that the device that you choose to carry is indeed legal to carry.